Chapter 16, Pedagogy, Clarity, and Readability for Learners. Pedagogy, Clarity, and Readability for Learners. Rashi's enduring influence in the study of biblical texts is inseparable from his exceptional commitment to pedagogy, clarity, and readability. This chapter examines how Rashi's commentaries are crafted with an acute awareness of the learner's experience, blending scholarly rigor with accessibility to foster independent study and communal learning. Through a careful balance of linguistic precision, concise explanation, and interpretive insight, Rashi established a model of commentary that remains a cornerstone of Jewish textual education and offers valuable lessons for self-directed learners today. At the heart of Rashi's pedagogical approach is his prioritization of clarity. His glosses are characterized by succinctness and directness, avoiding unnecessary complexity while not sacrificing depth. This clarity is achieved through a disciplined method of focusing first on the plain sense, peshat, of the text, followed by a measured introduction of interpretive expansions, dirash, only when warranted. By limiting commentary to what is essential for understanding, Rashi enables readers to grasp difficult passages without becoming overwhelmed, thereby promoting sustained engagement and progressive mastery of the material. Rashi's readability also derives from his adept use of language and structure. He employs a straightforward Hebrew style that is both elegant and economical, making his commentaries accessible to learners with varying levels of proficiency. His frequent use of examples, clarifications of rare words, and explanations of grammatical nuances serve not only to elucidate the text, but also to teach linguistic and exegetical skills. This dual function transforms his commentary into a practical guide for learners, equipping them with tools for independent textual analysis beyond a single passage or book. Moreover, Rashi's commentaries reflect a pedagogical sensitivity to the needs of diverse audiences. He often anticipates potential points of confusion or interpretive difficulty, addressing these proactively by clarifying ambiguous terms or resolving syntactic puzzles. This anticipatory teaching fosters a dialogic interaction between text and reader, encouraging learners to engage critically and thoughtfully with Scripture. By modeling how to pose questions and evaluate evidence, Rashi's work cultivates habits of inquiry and reflection essential for self-directed study. His pedagogical strategy also incorporates a thoughtful balance between brevity and expansiveness. While concise, Rashi's glosses do not shy away from complexity when necessary, providing layered explanations that accommodate multiple interpretive dimensions. This layered approach facilitates differentiated learning. Novices can grasp the basic meaning, while advanced learners can explore subtler theological or linguistic insights. Such flexibility enhances the commentary's relevance across time and educational contexts, underscoring Rashi's skill in making challenging texts approachable without diminishing their richness. From a methodological perspective, Rashi's clarity and readability aid learners in developing precise exegetical skills. His example encourages attention to lexical detail, syntactic structure, and contextual coherence, guiding readers to construct well-supported interpretations. The clarity of his prose and the logical progression of his commentary foster reproducibility, enabling learners to apply similar analytical frameworks independently. This instructional design aligns with contemporary pedagogical principles that emphasize scaffolded learning and active engagement with source material. For independent learners, engaging with Rashi's pedagogical achievements invites reflection on effective study strategies, prioritizing clarity in one's explanations, anticipating difficulties and addressing them directly, and balancing concise communication with depth of insight. These principles support the cultivation of intellectual confidence, enabling readers to approach complex biblical texts with both rigor and accessibility. Rashi's commentary thus serves as both a source of content and a model of scholarly practice, illustrating how clarity and readability can empower lifelong learning. Subsequent chapters will build on these pedagogical foundations by providing case studies and exercises that invite readers to practice the clarity, precision, and critical inquiry exemplified by Rashi. This practical engagement aims to deepen understanding and foster the development of transferable skills in textual analysis and interpretation, preparing learners for the concluding synthesis of the book. Key takeaways for transferable knowledge and skills: viewers should be able to recognize the importance of clarity and conciseness in scholarly commentary for facilitating learner engagement and comprehension. Understand how Rashi's structured approach to Peshat and selective Darash supports progressive mastery of complex texts. Appreciate the pedagogical value of linguistic explanation and anticipatory clarification in promoting independent study. Apply principles of balanced explanation, concise yet layered, to one's own interpretive practice. Develop skills in constructing clear, well-supported textual analyses that model scholarly rigor and accessibility.